Another day for another career simulation. Welcome back to the channel. We are having a beautiful day. Today's video, taking a break from DD today, and we're going to be doing, like I said, career simulation of a player, of somebody that suggested in the last video when we did Kyle Lewis. They suggested right here, boom, Mr. Vlad Jr. And I'm kind of curious to see how he progresses throughout his entire career. So we're going to kind of go through this and see it. Now, one thing with Vlad Jr., they also have a lot of good young talent. They have Bo Bichette, Nate Pearson, Biggio, to name a few. And we're going to be following Vlad Jr. around. Now, the question is, do I make sure he stays a Blue Jay his entire career? Or do I let him go if the Blue Jays want to trade him or don't reassign him? And you know what? I'm going to make sure he stays a Blue Jay. I'm going to do another simulation where I just follow a player and kind of see the difference to see when he goes to another team. But yes, that's what we're going to be doing today. Also, with my settings, I'm going to have everything on auto except for trades. And I'm going to make sure that Vlad Jr. is re-signed probably, because last time I had to do some trades for Kyle Lewis because he went all over the place and I wanted him to stay at Mariners' entire career. Different story, though. We'll see what happens with him if he can have a really good career, how fast he degrades and everything else like that. Also, we're hopping into this too. Please, if you have any suggestions of simulations you'd like to see, leave it down in the comments section. Get involved. I'm going to try to do one of these at least once a week going forward. I have a lot of fun. It's also a good break from Diamond Dynasty, and I've just been enjoying franchise modes in general for games. I've been streaming a lot too, so if you're interested in streaming some franchise modes or any other games, my link for my Twitch stream is going to be down in the description. We stream Madden, NBA, not much MLB right now, but we're making YouTube videos of that. See Skylines, you name it, we stream it. But enough promo. Let's hop in here and let's see what Vlad Jr. can do. So yeah, Blue Jays right there, advanced. We turn off the GM contracts are off so I don't get fired. Here is what Vlad Jr.'s stats look like to start off his career. He is 21 years old, so this is going to be a good simulation. Hopefully we get about 15 years, 15 to 20 years out of this. I think we get 15 or 16. 79 contact versus righties, 52 versus lefties. That A potential over there, that huge arm strength, little speed, primary first base, secondary third base. We'll leave him over there. And yeah, we'll see how he does. That was his rookie season right there in 2019. Obviously, the 2020 stats are not updated. And obviously, we're going to kind of keep an eye on Bo Bichette. He's 22. Biggio's got A potential. There's a lot of good potential for these guys out here. Nate Pearson, another A potential. Then you also have Alec Manoah over here. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how all these players just overall just move on up. So yeah, we're going to sim through the first season. We'll see how he does after his first season, and then we'll just kind of randomly do that. So without further ado, let's do the fast sim here. So Vlad Jr., after his first year, he trended up in almost every single category except for speed. You love to see that. Statistics wise, he hit 283, on base of 371, slugged 417, OPS of 789 in his second season, 147 hits in 144 games, 15 home runs, 53 RBIs. You want to see a little bit more power out of this guy. Hopefully he becomes like a 30 home run hitter for us. 71 walks. That's pretty good. Not a bad eye. Doesn't strike out that much. 107 times. 5 stolen bases, 3 times caught stealing. Not bad at all for his like second year in baseball. He trended up. He started at a 76. He's now an 80 overall at first base. So that's just awesome to see. We'll make sure to renew his contract. He doesn't become a free agent until 2025. So he has a few more years under arbitration, everything else like that. His morale, we'll get you a better contract. Don't worry, dude, okay? Second season, and it's simmed pretty dang well. So we're going to skip the second season here, go into his third season, and see if he can continue these stats going and everything. All right, we're back after 3 season sims so far. His last 2022 season, he played all 162 games. Had a better season in 2021. We'll go to 2021 first. He had 18 home runs, 66 RBIs, 82 walks. He had a 264 average, 357 on base percentage, 419 slugging, and a 776 OPS. And this year, 21 home runs, 81 RBIs, 87 walks, 112 strikeouts, 159 hits, less doubles. Had 35 doubles in 2021, but only 16 in 2022. Had a better average, 274, and an OPS of 779. Not too bad so far. His stats are getting better slowly. He's up to an 84 right here. He's got his fielding arm strength out there is growing as well. His play vision's super high. He's got good discipline, good clutch. His power versus righties is increasing, and his contact versus lefties is increasing. Speed staying the same, but yeah, everything else seems to be improving, so you love to see it. He's trending up still, has that A potential in his 4th full season in Major League Baseball. So we're going to sim a few more years and see if he can keep this trend going, but not bad at career 273 right now, 69 home runs. All right. And I'm going to guess at the end of the simulation right now that he's going to end at 350 home runs. That's my guess, 351. All right, we're back after 2 more years. He's starting to get into his prime of his career, 25 years old. And he actually had another pretty good season. He had 28 home runs, a career high, 82 RBIs, a career high. Batting average, not a career high, but hit 275 this past season. 103 runs scored, 35 doubles, 2 triples. That's actually pretty good production out of your first baseman right there. Not a lot of strikeouts. He's walking a bunch. Previous year, it looks like he was injured again or something because he only played 140 games, 24 home runs, 71 RBIs at 287, which was a career high for him, 23 doubles. And man, the past 2 seasons, he's had an OPS of over 800. So he's up to a 93 overall. Let's look at his attributes right now. He's got 88 contact. He's got 70s power. Well, 60 versus lefties, but 76 versus righties. Play vision staying the same. His discipline's going up. His fielding is still going up. He almost has he has 96 arm strength right now. Crazy. His fielding is getting better as he gets older at first base. His durability is going up as well, so that's super nice to see. Discipline, yeah. Everything is going well for Mr. Vlad Jr., and we had to give him a big, big contract. So this is what we're going to be paying him the rest of his career, $22.3 million. So we won't have to worry about Mr. Vlad Jr. going to any other team because I have trades turned off. So we'll keep on simming here and see if we don't get any MVPs. I've looked through the MVPs and everything else, and we have not won an MVP yet. But if anything pops up, I will pause it and let y'all know. You can already see we got rid of Bo Bichette and got Francisco Lindor on the team, which was very interesting for the Blue Jays. But hey, you know what? They're allowed to do what they want to do. We'll continue simming. Let's go. There you go, Yankees fans. You got your future shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Some of these free agent trades and... There you go, Yankees. You got your shortstop. Some of these free agent signings and trades in here. I'm watching this as I sim this. Holy cow, there's some very interesting... Holy cow, there's some very interesting and unrealistic trades or whatever. I don't think the Padres would ever let Tatis go. Like, come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell? They are trying to get Vlad Jr., the Royals, for a Hunter Dozier and for Ryan O'Haron. Oh, hell no. By the way, the Royals have Joey Bart and we have Casey Mize now. Huh? Anyways, no! In 2026, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. won a Silver Slugger Award. He won the Hank Aaron Award. And not bad season for Mr. Here, we'll show you here. By the way, the American League... Oh, that's the Tampa Bay Rays won that one. Hold on. World Series MVP. Most valuable player. Vlad Jr. finishes second in the most valuable player award. It's the first time he's finished in the top 3. He got beat out by Austin Meadows, who somehow hit 59 home runs. Vlad Jr. hit 353, 46 home runs, 115 RBIs. Oh my gosh. His stats too, he's a 98 overall, 99 contact versus righties, 85 versus lefties, 78 power versus righties, 67 power versus lefties. His vision went up +3. He had a 99 arm at some point, 36 speed still. Man, oh man, he only played in 148 games too. He missed some games due to injuries or being tired. He struck out less than 100 times, walked 78 times, 39 doubles, 2 triples, had an OPS of 1.118. That's insane. What a season for him. Holy cow. That is a career year for Mr. Vlad Jr. Austin Meadows. He's had 3 out of 4 years with 50 home runs. What in tarnation? GG's Austin Meadows winning a MVP there. But hey, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., second and most valuable player. Well, we'll take a look here. He won the batting title. There we go. He won the batting title. You love to see that. Good for him. Vlad Jr. wins a batting title, Silver Slugger, second in MVP voting. And holy cow, there's the Hank Aaron Award right there as well for Mr. Vlad Jr. And man, oh man, Nate Pearson won a Gold Glove on the Rangers. Oh my goodness, kind of interesting to see that. Anyways, interesting to see that. Let's keep on simming over here. Ooh, rough 2027 season for Vlad Jr. coming off his second place MVP season. Yikes, yikes, yikes. He was trending up, and 30 home runs, 87 RBIs is still not too bad at all. His strikeouts were up. His batting average was way down. Holy cow. His hits were down by 40 hits, 12 less doubles. He had one more triple. His OPS went back down to .844 over there, right around his career average. 147 games. I mean, not a terrible season, but after he had an MVP caliber season in 2026, that's kind of a letdown for sure. But his stats, yeah, they went down as well. His power versus righties went up. His power versus lefties went up too a little bit. His fielding trending down a little bit. He is 28, so another year or so, he's really going to start trending down. Maybe his 27-year-old season is going to be his best season in his career. But still, I mean, yeah, over 223 home runs career, 1,400 hits, 285 career average. Still looking pretty damn good for Mr. Vlad Jr. Let's keep it going. Vlad Jr.'s age 30 season. Just 29 and 30 seasons were not that great. He's kind of sitting around a 260, 270 career. OPS 823, which is not bad, around his career average. 26 home runs in each of the past two seasons, almost averaging 80 RBIs. You know, just kind of straight down the line, 150 hits, 149 games. He has a career home runs of 290 going after his age 30 season. 10 years of MLB service. Pretty decent career hitting 282 right now for the Blue Jays. He's still under contract through 2036. So we have many, many years to come for him. There's his attributes. His contacts versus lefties took a big hit. Same with his power went up. Vision went up again. His fielding still hovering around that 72 fielding with a 97 arm out there. And his bunt went up. Yay, bunt. Woohoo. But yeah, that's what we got going so far. I think he's had a triple every year except for 2022. Never mind. Random stat. I know, weird. But yeah, it's looking like his 2026 season was the prime season for him to win MVP and everything else. He won that batting title as well. So he's kind of not really competed for anything else in the rest of the seasons. And we'll see how he keeps going. I still think he'll reach at least 350 home runs. He may hit 400 now. He's progressing about 25, 26 home runs a season. If we get 8 more years out of that, you know, that's definitely, do the math. He could push 400 home runs, maybe a little bit more. Dang, 2033, the Blue Jays made it to the World Series, and they lost to the Rockies in 7 games. That is tough to see. Let's take a look at some of the stats out here. Dang, man, that sucks for the Blue Jays. Vlad starting to trend down a little bit. There's his stats right there. 89, 74 contact. Okay, his fielding's kind of trending down too. 34 years old. How was his season? He's been doing very well, actually. He's been better later in his career consistently wise. 34 home runs this past season, 106 RBIs. 2031 had 42 home runs, 117 RBIs. 31 home runs there. He has 420 career home runs. I said 351 career home runs at the start of the video. I was completely off. He almost has 2,500 hits. This may be a Hall of Fame career, to be honest. Career average is up to 291. OPS of 938, 927, 928, and 1.005 in his 34, 33, 32, 31 seasons. Oh my goodness, he's done way better than his younger seasons. I'm kind of shocked a little bit. We still have him for 3 more years after we sim this offseason here. So I think he'll go till 37 or 38 years old. But man, oh man, is Vlad Jr. just, he keeps on going. He has a lot of walks too, over 1,000 career walks, 29 career triples, over 400 career doubles, over 1,300 runs scored, excuse me. Wow, very good career for Mr. Vlad Jr. Let me know in the comment section, do you think he's Hall of Fame worthy? Let's keep simming. Next season, the Marlins beat the Blue Jays in the World Series again. Back-to-back losses for the Blue Jays. Was that 2 back-to-back Game 7s? Oh my gosh, it was. Back-to-back Game 7 losses in the postseason. Let's go take a look at some of the awards over here. Nothing for Vlad Jr. And let's go to the roster here and see how Mr. Vlad Jr. did. He is starting to trend down pretty bad statistically, down to an 84. Still hit 323 this past season, 27 home runs, 115 RBIs, 212 hits. Not a bad season, Mr. Vlad. He played all 162 games as well. His most career hits ever. Can he reach 3,000 hits? He may be able to. We'll see. 300 hits away. He needs to average 150, a little shy, like 148 hits per season for the next 2 seasons, which he's under contract for, and he will probably reach 3,000 hits. I don't think he'll hit the 500 home run threshold. Maybe he would have to hit back-to-back 26, 27 home run seasons, but hey, you know what? Anything's possible with Vlad Jr. After age 38 season, he has surpassed the 3,000 hit mark. Congratulations to Mr. Vlad Jr. This is a Hall of Fame career. 29 doubles his last season, 24 home runs, 82 RBIs, hit 301, 324 in his 2035 season. His career average is 295, 494 career home runs, 1,500 RBIs, OPS of 874 career, 1,500 runs. And guess what? He is not retiring yet. That's right. He is not retiring. We have him through. He is a free agent next year. So we're going to try and re-sign him. We gave him a 15-year deal earlier in this video. So 17 career years with the MLB. And we will try to go in our free agents and get him a negotiation. Where's Vlad Jr. at? He still has that A potential, which is super nice out here. They want to offer him 2 more years of service. I'll offer him 2 more years of service. We'll see if they accept it. He did accept it. $2.8 million for each of the next 2 seasons. He may play till he's 40. Let's rock and roll. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is 40 years old. He is a 63 overall, and he is still yet to retire. In his 2038 season, this dude put up 16 home runs, 56 RBIs, hit 276, and he still is wanting to play baseball for the Blue Jays. I had to make a few roster moves to make sure that he was starting. Had to go manual on rosters and trades and everything. So yeah, Mr. Vlad Jr. still wants to play baseball. We'll offer him another contract because he is a free agent here for us, and you know, he's still producing out there. 276, 16 home runs, 56 RBIs. Probably not the best first baseman possible for the Blue Jays, but 19 years of MLB service. We're still cranking with him. He passed 3,300 hits. He's got over 530 career home runs, 1,600 RBIs, hitting a career 294 with a career OPS of 866, 1,600 runs. I'm gonna have to do some research to see where he ranks in some of the major league records. Okay. This man is no quit right now. He is 42 years old, 21 Major League Baseball years of service, and this man is still playing 157 games. Only 7 home runs, 46 RBIs, 251 batting average, 147 hits. He has a career 3,587 hits, 560 career home runs. That's obviously slowing down a lot. But man, he is still putting the ball in play and getting hits. This man, could he actually play until 44, 45? There's no way. There's no way. His contract is up again. So we are going to be trying to re-sign him again in the offseason. We're back again. 23 years MLB service. This man still is not retired. 2042 season, another 18 home runs, another 120 hits. Hitting 248. His average is obviously dipping, but he has 3,800 career hits, 596 career home runs, 1,900 RBIs. This man will not retire. He's I think I just looked it up. Here we are, 2042. He is still not retired. 23 years of service, 61 overall. Had another 18 home run season for him. 129 games played. It just doesn't stop. 120 hits, 16 more doubles, 600 career doubles now for him. Closing on 600 career home runs, 3,800 career hits. Hitting 248, but you know what, man? He still has a career average of 289 out there. And there's his attributes. They are pretty horrendous. 14 speed, 40 fielding, no bunting ability. His vision's gone down. His discipline's gone way down. Somehow his power versus righty and his contact versus lefties went up, and power versus lefties. I don't know how. His contact versus right is down 61 overall. He's 44 years old and still wants to play baseball. Is he the Julio Franco of MLB The Show? Holy cow. We're going to try and re-sign him again and see if we can't get him back for another year or two, and see if we can't push that 4,000 total hits and 600 career home runs. For the love of God, he is not retiring. Holy cow. Vlad Jr. Tatis is a Hall of Famer. Julio Rodriguez is a Hall of Famer too. Oh my gosh. Vlad Jr. is not retiring. He is, how old is he? 46 years old. And this man is still playing baseball. He had 118 more hits. He had another 15 home runs. His average is plummeting. Career home runs over 600 now. Over 4,000 career hits. Just behind Ty Cobb now, I believe. 47 triples, 642 doubles. Almost 2,000 runs scored in his career. He actually stole 3 bases at age 46, which is absolute nutty. I am speechless right now. He is still playing baseball, and this game is not making him retire. Seriously, can't make this up at all. He is not retiring. I keep giving him a 2-year deal. He has 27 years of MLB service. He just passed Pete Rose as the all-time career hits leader in MLB history. 656 career home runs. He's gonna push towards Barry Bonds, I guess. I have no idea, man. This is absolutely insane. Over 2,000 runs scored. He has over 2,000 RBIs. His average is tanking, but man, this man has over 4,200 hits past Pete Rose. Pete Rose is 4,256. He's 4,261. Do I just let this man retire? Every time I sign him for a 2-year contract, he just will continue just to keep on playing. It's insane. I mean, I do put him in the lineup. I'm trying to get him. I'm just trying to get him just to kind of feather away. And you know what? I think I'm just not going to try and re-sign him, and we will see what happens here. This is just wild. He's 48 years old and still playing. This is insane. Insanity. It's like the Jamie Moyer or the Julio Franco of the MLB. Hallelujah. He finally retires after, I think, 2 seasons of not playing baseball. I guess I just need to stop retiring. 30 total years of MLB service. He is a Hall of Famer. Holy cow. 4,261 total hits, 656 home runs, 2,105 RBIs, and a career average of 281. I am speechless right now that he played until he was 50 years old. Insane. Anyways, thank y'all for watching this career sim. I was really curious. I finally said, fuck it, we want to re-sign him. Maybe he'll retire, and he ended up retiring. I wonder if we kept on re-signing him. I just don't have all the time in the world to continue to sign him for 2 more years to see how he's going. So maybe I'll do that for a challenge video to see how long a player can last with a potential, because his potential never went down, which is really weird. I don't know if that's a glitch in the roster that I had or something like that, but yeah, always a potential. Anyways, appreciate y'all watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these videos, let me know down in the comments section, and also let me know if you want to see a certain player with a career sim. This one was a lot of fun, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Hope you have a good rest of your day and a good holiday season. Peace out. Bye.